people, profit, planet. The triple bottom line of sustainability. The 2014 Henry Bellmon Quality of Life for All Award, recognizing excellence in honoring people, goes to the Altamont Bakery.
We wanted to open the synagogue to a new kind of project that would bring us into relationship, close relationship with residents. And we thought that because the synagogue is full of very good bakers and we have a big institutional kitchen, that we would try our hand at baking cookies. We squeezed out a couple of hundred cookies on our first night of baking, and that lasted for a little while. And now there are days when we're baking 2,000 or 3,000 cookies a day.
It's now grown huge. We started out in the lobby, pulling tables together, working on benches with a couple hundred cookies, and now we're in this room with 3,000 cookies.
Most of our bakers came at the outset of this project from the Altamont apartments. Most of them lived there at the time, and we thought it would be good to call the bakery essentially by their name.
When I got the job, I was still living in a transitional living home, which I guess would be considered homeless. It helped me get my first apartment on my own, and I've lived in that apartment for 2 years now.
We had to overcome our own fear and discomfort of being in the company of people whom we didn't really know and with whom we had very little experience. I would say that that was the signal challenge right at the beginning.
We are part of a family, and that if they have a mental illness or whatever, it's not an issue over here, because everybody works with everybody, and speed is not an issue either.
People who come to us are sometimes medicated, have a mixed experience of life in the workplace, and for people to stick with a project like this over several years is a major achievement for them. What happens is that our bakers accumulate a kind of social capital. They ask questions, they ask for help that our members can provide. Sometimes it's a matter of medical advice or legal advice. So I think that gradually we're raising each other's quality of life.
It gives me a different view. At least I get to sit and see these people every week, and we have fun and laugh and talk at dinner and talk about our week.
Aside from the point that I know we're doing something very helpful in the community, the friendships and bonds that have formed in that room are unbelievable. That women do things socially outside of this group together.
I think it's wonderful for the exposure of this project to be, filtered throughout Tulsa as much as possible. People read the story on the back of the cookie. Hopefully they buy the cookie because it tastes delicious, but they also buy it because it really, the story it tells, it's such a great story.
The quality of life category is very important to us. I can say for a fact that the synagogue's own quality of life has risen dramatically. We're doing something that we weren't sure we could do, and we have a very deep satisfaction, a deep level of joy in having reached a goal that we set for ourselves.